Good evening, everyone. Play45 here. So, the Big Bang live event is coming up soon, and the season is ending, which means we won't get the Chapter 1 map back next season, and that'll be very sad. But yeah, since the season is coming to an end, I just thought I would make a video about my thoughts about the season and my hopes for Chapter 5. So, first of all, let's talk about the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass this season was of course just 50 levels because it's a month-long season, so people don't really have time to go up those 100 levels. And yeah, the skins we got were pretty good. Spectre Knight was really good, you were able to customize her a lot. Lil Split, he was pretty good. He was probably the weakest skin in the Battle Pass in my opinion, but still pretty good. Renegade Lynx was amazing. I love that skin, probably the best skin in the Battle Pass in my opinion. And Omega Rock, which was a great level 100 skin. And yeah, let's go over to talk about the gameplay and the map itself. So starting with week 1, we got into the Chapter 1 Season 5 version of the map, and it was so fun. You know, this whole season has just been really fun. Yeah, it was just really, I'm really happy that we got to see the Chapter 1 map again. It felt so good to finally be on the Chapter 1 map again. And then week 2 rolled around, which was like the Season 6 update. Kevin was floating, we got quad crashers, which by the way, I don't like that they go on fuel now. Like, yeah, it makes sense, only that there's no way to refill it with fuel on the map. So it's just, when it dies, you can't do anything about it, which is kind of dumb. And yeah, we also got some good weapons like the quad launcher. I don't really remember many of the other weapons that we introduced that update. But yeah, the Season 6 update was fine. And then week 3, the Season 7 and 8 update. They combined those two updates together. And let's just say that update was a little controversial. So, map change wise, we got the snow biome, but not as much snow as we used to. Flush Factory wasn't covered and we didn't get Happy Hamlet. The Polar Peak we got was the version after the monster broke out, so we didn't really have Polar Peak. And we still had Greasy. And yeah, I'm glad that they kept Greasy because I really like Greasy, but I feel like one thing they could have done is just still have all of the snow, but just don't freeze Greasy. Because Happy Hamlet, I don't really care about the Happy Hamlet, so I don't really care that it didn't come back. But Polar Peak, I love Polar Peak. I'm very sad that it didn't come back. Like, yeah, we still have like a half of it, but that's a half. But we got some of Polar Peak at least. And we got, of course, airplanes back. I love the planes, but they also go on fuel. And as I said, there's no way to refuel it. So, also kind of dumb. And yeah, like some other things, the cans. I haven't actually used the can at all this season. And the flintlock pistol is also really fun. I know that there's a lot of other weapons, but I just can't really remember all of them. Probably the most controversial part of that update. The whole age rating system, where you weren't able to use certain skins on maps that were like either E10 plus or E for everyone. That was really dumb rule. Like banning skins with the guns. Does Epic Games realize what this game is about? The next update, Chapter 5, they're gonna remove this thing and just wait to find a better solution to this whole thing, which I'm at least happy that they listened to us. But why did they even do it in the first place? Did they expect a positive response? Because if they did, I'm just wondering how the hell could they have possibly imagined that we were gonna respond positively to that change? It's literally skins that we have paid for. We have paid for those skins with money, and they just decide that we can't use them on all of the creative maps. That's just a dumb rule. But yeah, as I said, they're reverting the change, so that's good. And yeah, over to some more map changes, because I totally forgot to talk about this. The Season 8 map changes, you can barely even notice that there were any Season 8 map changes. Like, yeah, we had the pirate outposts, but that's kind of all we got. We didn't get the jungle biome, there's no volcano. Like, I didn't really care about the jungle biome, but it's the Season 8 update. They could at least give us the jungle biome at least. And then over to week 4 with the Season X update. And that update? Didn't really bring much, honestly. 0 Point's exposed now, right under Kevin. And we know that the last reality, they really want to get their hands on the 0 Point. But I have a feeling Epic Games didn't really think about that part. But I don't know, maybe they will arrive in the Big Bang event? Don't really think so. And then we have the Meteor, which of course is there again, but no Dusty Depot. Dusty Depot is still Dusty Divot, and no factories either. So that's kind of sad, but I can live with it. And for weapons, I don't even know what weapons they added. Oh yeah, right, it wasn't only a Season X update, it was also a Season 9 update, which I totally forgot, because there are absolutely 0 Season 9 map changes. 0 map changes for Season 9. There's no Neo Tilted, no Mega Mall, no Slipstreams, nothing. There's absolutely nothing for Season 9. So yeah, overall I really enjoyed this season. I might have complained a lot, but this is some of the most fun I've had playing the game in years. I think last time was either when they introduced Zero Build or Chapter 3 Season 1. Because those 2 seasons were really good. I'm really glad they brought back the Chapter 1 island. It's a very lively island. And one thing I'm kind of disappointed by was like, at the beginning of this season, when it came to the skins in the item shop, they had like a lot of skins that were like mixes of 2 different Chapter 1 skins, and I thought they were going to continue that. But after the first update, they just added 1 more like remix skin. And after that, just nothing. There's some great stuff you can do, like a mix between Durburger and Tomato Head. Something with Doggo, I don't care, I just want anything Doggo related. And yeah, that's everything I have to say for Fortnite OG. I'm sad that it's gonna go, but I hope Chapter 5 is really good. And yeah, now let's transition over to talking about Chapter 5. So, my hopes for Chapter 5. I don't really have that many hopes. There's some hopes I have. It's that we can maybe keep some of the same weapons as in Chapter 1. Because the Chapter 1 weapons are just so good. And I kind of want to keep some of them. That's one thing I realize now that they've been gone for so long and we finally got them back. The Chapter 1 weapons are really fun. For the second thing I really hope, it's keeping some of the same vehicles. Because Chapter 1 had some great vehicles, especially the Baller. Although, just remove the whole battery thing with the Baller. I hate that battery system. And my third hope is a good storyline. Because the storyline in Chapter 4 hasn't really been that great, honestly. It's actually been terrible. I've hated Chapter 4 storyline. I think it went downhill during the Fracture event. Because I thought everything leading up to the Fracture event, that whole storyline was really good. But then Fracture came along. It sucked. And then Chapter 4, which I'd say had some promise at the beginning with the whole like Oathbound at the Rift Gate. I thought that seemed fine. But then after that, the storyline just sucked. So yeah, I really hope for a good storyline. And yeah, for the other modes, like the Rocket League Racing mode, I really hope that's fun. And I hope it's just not like a creative map. I like creative map in UFN maps, but I hope it's more. Since Epic Games is making it, I really hope it's something more. Really excited for the rhythm mode. I like rhythm games, so that'll be fun. And I'm cautiously optimistic about the Lego mode. But yeah, that was all of my hopes for Chapter 5, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming the Big Bang event when it happens. So if you want to see that, go subscribe to my channel and check it out when it happens. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Fortnite OG as much as I did, because I really loved it. And I hope you're also excited for Chapter 5. I'm not real that excited, but a little. I have hopes. So yeah, bye!